Blessings and peace to you. This is SB Favor Thinking Podcast, and my name is SB Favor. How are you doing today? It is Friday, December 16th, 2022. Another wonderful day and another day to be thankful. And as I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen. You don't want to sit around focusing on the negative things. So focus on what is good. I hope everyone is having a good day. It's Friday, the day that we all love, right? So that we can have our weekend. Well, if you are out there traveling about, make sure that you are wearing your mask and using your hand sanitizer. People are still becoming ill. And so I always remind you of that because I care. So make sure you do your part to be well and stay safe. If you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor. Thank you so much for your support and your donations. Well, I just wanted to come on and talk to you about determination real quick. Determination again. Last night we did the first video episode on YouTube, and we had a lot of difficulties technically, but I'm going to tell you something. We pressed through as if the technical difficulties were not even happening. Oh yes. That's what we did last night. And so I just want to encourage you that when you have difficulties, technical difficulties, or any kind of difficulties, make sure you press through. Make sure that you press through to the point where you don't even see the difficulties. How about that? Because last night when we did the video episode, we did it with the intention of course, everything running smoothly, and we did it with the intention of everything just being a success. And it was a success. And we're going to do it every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube. Our video episodes will be every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, because we are going to press through and go to another level in this thing of SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. You have to be determined. When there are setbacks, opposition, obstacles of any kind, you have to be determined. And one of the things I told myself prior to the live recording was, I said, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not even going to think about the technical difficulties. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to focus. And guess what? That's exactly what I did. So I'm telling you, in the midst of being determined, in the midst of accomplishing your goals, be determined. Press through as if the difficulties don't even exist. Because when you have that type of tunnel vision, it means you are focused. Yes, it means you are focused. And we have to do that because when you have goals and things that you want to accomplish on another level, you never know what type of setbacks you're going to have. You never know what you may have to go through to get to the other side of what you are trying to accomplish. So you have to be determined on another level to see it through. I'm sitting here thinking about how Jesus, and in the Bible, it talks about how in the midst of his difficulties, he endured. Yeah. There's a scripture that says he saw the joy that was set before him. So he endured. I'm not quoting the scripture word for word, but in other words, he knew the joy that was on the other side of what he was going to receive. So what he had to go through to get there, he didn't mind because he saw the joy that was set before him. So I just want to encourage you today. Make sure you see the joy that's set before you. whatever it is you're going through, see the other side of what you're going through. See the other side. See the results that you want to receive, because you know in your heart the results that you want to receive is more joyful than what you may be going through right now. But see the joy that's set before you on the other side of what you're going through, and be determined, because in the midst of any type of difficulties, function as if the difficulties are not even existing. So I hope that you have a beautiful, awesome weekend. I am so I am so filled with joy right now, because I'm telling you, the technical difficulties that we were experiencing last night, we made it beautiful anyway. So I just had to share that with you. And I appreciate you listeners for taking the time to support and listen to SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. Once again, if you would like to give to the podcast, give at Cash App. And if you have any issues at all giving on Cash App, I understand. So contact me at sbfavor@yahoo.com, and I will give you instructions on how you can give. Also, you can go to the SB Favorite Thinking Podcast page, and all my information is there. The address, where you can send donations, that's there. All the information. SB Favorite Thinking Podcast on Facebook. Listeners, I thank you so much for your support. Keep on listening to the podcast. Keep sharing the podcast, because we're going to do great things. So I appreciate you. And once again, if you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me, of course, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at sbfavor. I have a TikTok handle at sbfavor. If you have any feedback or questions, you can email me, and make sure you subscribe to me wherever you listen to podcasts. Specifically, subscribe to me on YouTube. Leave me some feedback, and once again, share the podcast with others. Sometimes I talk so fast, I trip over my words. But guess what? That's good too. That's good too, because I keep on going. But anyway, listeners, you have a good weekend. And once again, I thank you so much for listening to the podcast. You have a good day.